Hi everyone, it's Kat from How to Draw Cool Stuff. Today I'm going to create a painting inspired by Van Gogh's Almond Blossom. As you can see, this painting of his, or the copy that I have here, is very different from the post-impressionistic Starry Night, where you can see individual strokes. We're going to go a little bit different with this, but I like to show this because it's very intricate, the way these little branches are and little blossoms at the end. I just love this painting and the color. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of this brown liquid watercolor and put a little bit into my tray here. You could dilute this with water if you want. I'm just going to use it straight up so I can get a really intense color. Taking my paintbrush, I'm going to go ahead and have a branch coming in off the side. A couple quick, simple strokes just to create this branch. Maybe have something like this. A couple little branches coming off of it, and this is where the fun begins. I'm going to take a straw and add some more little intricate branches to this. So I'm going to take a puddle of this color. Take a little puddle, scoop it on, and then I'll take my straw and blow. You can get some really interesting little branches that way. I'm going to go ahead and make another little puddle here. If I make a drag mark, it'll help me to sort of start off those branches. And you want to angle your breath, if you will, in the direction that you want this branch to go. If you get dizzy, you definitely want to stop doing this. And also know when to say no. This is kind of cool. I'm going to stop right here. Actually, I lied. I might do a little one right here too. Kind of forced it a little bit with that one. But, all right, you get the idea. So we're going to make a nice cool looking branch with lots of tiny little intricate little branches coming off. Next is the blossom part. Van Gogh did almond blossoms. I'm going to do cherry blossoms, which are usually pinkish. So I'm going to take a little paper plate, throw on some pink. This is just Crayola tempera paint. Real easy to clean up. Doesn't stain, haha, quote unquote. It's always good to get any kind of paint picked up when it's wet to ensure that it actually does come out. A little bit of white. Same thing, this one's made by Sargent. And here's the key, flat brush. This is a technique called double loading. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of pink on one side, a little bit of white on another side, and then I'm going to create some blossoms using simple curved strokes. And these two colors will blend together to make a really pretty blossom. Probably best if I let this dry first. There's one. I'll go back and load again. If you feel like your colors are getting too blended together, you can always double up on that white. Sometimes I feel like I'm using more white than pink. You can go ahead and make several layers of this if you want to. And I'm trying to avoid my brown that I've already done. But this can look really pretty, especially if you let it dry. So the idea here is when you double load, you have two colors that blend together in one stroke. You're saving yourself a little bit of time. And these are a little big. You could use a smaller brush to get a finer looking blossom. But check out the motion in my wrist here. I'm just doing a little curve, a curve. Nice little curve. And maybe one more up here, one teeny one. Try and get it small with my big brush. I'm just having so much fun, I can't stop. But this will be my last one. So we're using watercolor and tempera paint to create this really beautiful, unique little blossom picture. I might go in and put a couple little teeny blossoms just with a mix on the ends to look like little buds. Just tiny taps here and there. Maybe cover up some of this mess. Just play around with it, have fun. There you have it. Inspiration by Van Gogh's Almond Blossom. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Join me again soon on how to draw cool stuff.